Hi guys, this is Kabir and Red FM is at the Jaipur Literature Festival 2022 and I have with me a very interesting person. He's an author of a book called Voices in My Head, bestseller. Yameer Adhar, how are you doing, man?
Thank you. It's great to be here and I'm super energized with the energy of the festival and all of you here. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Okay, one thing that I want to first of all highlight before we talk about Voices in My Head is Yameer's LinkedIn profile says in the About section, your CV is nothing if you're not genuinely happy and healthy. Is that right?
You've done your homework. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the most...
Always do that.
So if you're on LinkedIn, everyone's about, oh, I did this. This is the latest product that I developed. This is my presentation. Oh, I gave a presentation to the PMO office. Or I got an award. But if you're not genuinely happy, healthy and strong, what's the point of all this? Why are you doing all this?
I want to ask you one thing. Voices in My Head deals with, various hacks which can keep you happy, which can help you not fall ill. You talked about cold therapy, a few hacks that you want to probably talk about, before people who have not read Voices in My Head, what kind of joyride they are in for?
Sure. So cold therapy is quite broad. I think to make it very simple, all you need to do is start taking a cold shower in the morning. And that's not like I live in Delhi and in the summer you're taking a cold shower. The water is hotter than when the geyser is on. Yeah. You have to actually take a cold shower. So find a way to cool your water. Put I take a patila of ice and I put it in a bucket and make it melt. And after I've taken my normal shower, then I bathe with that. I use the old style, traditional style, because rather than if you have the ability to get a cold shower installed, nothing like it. What that does is immediately energizes you, wakes you up, aches and pains are gone, hangovers are gone for anyone who's indulging in stuff like that. And the most important aspect is that it is helping you to build resilience. What do I mean by that? Is you're doing something difficult that the body hates doing. Okay. We've all been told, bathe with cold water, thand lag jayegi. You'll catch a chill, right? You're going to get sick if you expose yourself to the cold. What this does is start giving you, it's built resilience. It actually makes your body and mind stronger. It makes your immunity amazing. I know everybody's talking about immunity post-COVID, after pandemic. Your immune system learns every morning to battle a controlled stressor and you become fitter. So people who regularly take cold showers and do cold therapy, they hardly ever fall ill. Okay. They are energetic most of the times. A lot of mental health issues are being treated now with cold therapy because it releases the right hormones. It's like you've done an exercise. And I'm even testing out, I'm wearing a continuous glucose monitor, which you can't see. Okay. So whatever my sugar level is, I take a cold shower, check it, it's immediately gone down. So if you're somebody who's struggling with high sugar levels, which is really bad for the body, cold shower, it's gone down the moment you do it.
So Yameer, Voices in My Head, we have cold showers, you have other hacks, and this is one keyword that you use, mental health, which is like a buzzword these days. And earlier, people used to think that, mental health is something that probably, it happens with rich people. The middle class India never understands the concept. Do you think there's a change amongst the youngsters or even the older crowd when it comes to mental health?
Absolutely. I think there has been a huge shift and we've been forced to think about mental health in the COVID umbrella. In the pandemic, everybody sat at home. Everybody was struggling with their interpersonal relationships, husbands, wives, children, everyone one on top of the other. So a lot of people realize that something's going on. Why are we fighting more? Why are we snapping more at our kids? Why are the kids also behaving weirdly? This is what is mental health. It's just even if you call it a fancy word, I don't think it is. Mental health is kaisa lag raha hai? How are you feeling right now? And if you're feeling good, how is it that we can ensure that you're feeling good for a very long time or majority of the time? Nobody, even myself, I'm never feeling good all the time, but I have built my life in a way that majority of the times I'm feeling good and my mental health is balanced, it's in check, and that's good enough for especially someone like me who comes from a background of anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, and a lot of people are really suffering from this, and more so the youth. They don't know what's going on. They may not have the right support from their family because mental health is, as you said, pagal ho gaya hai, mera bachcha pagal ho gaya hai, ya pagalon ka doctor. It's not none of that, and that conversation is changing. Luckily, I find that conversation is really changing. There are a lot of every TV show you see now, right? Anywhere there is some mental health disorder, and they're talking about it in a positive manner. They're going to a counselor, they're getting help, they're doing all of that. So the awareness is coming. It's slow, but it's happening. I think it needs to filter down. As I said, somebody asked a good question in my session that how do we make sure that this makes a big impact and everybody knows about it. I said you have to make mental health or this, whatever you want to describe it as, a subject in school. Till you don't pass that, you can't pass to the next grade. So as much effort a parent is giving maths, English tuition, Hindi, mental health, learn about it, only then you can pass, and the parent will also be forced to learn about it. So that's my 2 bits on it.
Yameer, you said youth. Somebody from my team actually wanted to know from you because you have been doing research on this and how to keep yourself healthy mentally and physically. Do you think this always on culture and the technology and the Instagram and the reels is somewhere or the other affecting?
100%. So spoke about it in my session. There's a full chapter on social media in my book. Pros and cons always, but at the moment I feel there are more cons. There's too much competition to create content and to view content. Everybody's life is perfect. Nobody puts the negative aspects of what they're going through on it, or most people don't. Everybody's, oh, this is my new car, this is my new house, this is my new holiday.
Yes.
I'm flying business class, first class, or this is the trip I'm taking. My life is perfect. And I think that's the toughest or the worst message is that my life is perfect, because nobody's life is perfect. Nobody's life is perfect. From Elon Musk, who's hitting $1 trillion net worth, to the guy on the road who may be actually happier than him. It's just about balance. What's the balance? How do you achieve that balance? And you have to realize social media, digital devices, platform, we have to understand this is a for-profit business. Your attention, your time, your addiction to them is what makes them money. That's it.
Okay, on that note, Yameer, how are you feeling at Jaipur Literature Fest? Okay, which authors or which speakers are you looking forward to personally?
So I think I've been I had tunnel vision because this was such a big moment for me that I've not even had a chance to think about who is it that I want to hear. So after my session, I'm feeling relaxed now. So now I'm going to look at the schedule and drop in on any session that I want. I was too focused on getting my session right, and it's a very big opportunity for a first-time author like myself. It doesn't get bigger than this for an Indian author, so it's a huge privilege. It's a huge honor to be here, and of course, it's a huge honor this is my first radio interview, so it's an honor to be interviewed by you.
On Red FM, Yameer Adhar. If you haven't checked out yet, please go online and check out his book, Voices in My Head. He's the author, bestseller. And he will make you take those cold showers as well, right?
Absolutely. You have to take the cold shower.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Yameer. It was brilliant talking to you, man. Pleasure.